Hi, my name is Jim Haliburton, also known as the HMO Daddy. There is a lot of concern amongst HMO landlords about the increase in utility bills and how they're going to be able to manage to pay the bills. Landlords, you do not need to worry. I'm going to show you how you can substantially reduce or even eliminate your electric and gas bills. Yes, that's right. You can reduce your bills to zero. This is the second talk in a series of 5 talks explaining in detail how this can be done. In the first talk, I explained how Prepay electric meters can save or eliminate electric and gas bills. In this talk, I'm going to explain how Prepay meters work. Understand, there is no change in the way your electric and gas is supplied to your HMO. The landlord will still have to pay for the electric and the gas supply to the property. The landlord arranges with a qualified electrician for the electric prepay meters to be fitted to each of the tenants' rooms so that all the electric sockets in the room are wired through the electric prepay meter. This does not necessarily mean that the HMO needs to be substantially rewired. Often only minor adaptation to the electrical installation needs to be made, though it's far easier to fit electric prepay meters at the conversion stage of changing the property into an HMO. I'll talk about how to install the meters in the next episode. There are 3 types of electric meters. A simple credit meter. This is not a prepay meter, it just shows how much electric is used. They are probably the cheapest meters to fit. You can get them for about £40 each, but you then have the problem of getting the money from the tenant. It is always better to get the tenant to pay first than to pay afterwards. Then there are card-operated electric prepay meters. The tenant buys a card from the landlord which tops up the meter. The cost of these meters is around about £140 each. Then there's the more sophisticated meters where the tenant pays online or via a third-party payment service. These meters are more expensive than the other meters. My favourite is Metro prepay meters, as they are cheap to buy and the tenant pays either online or via PayPoint. PayPoint is a payment service, a bit like a bank, which can be found in most town centres and supermarkets, so eliminating the need and administration of the landlord supplying the electric cards themselves. The reason that Metro prepay meters are so cheap is that Metro prepay meters subsidise the cost of their meters, as they make their money by taking a small percentage of the cost of electric each time the meter is topped up. The fitting of these prepaid electric meters must be done by a qualified electrician. Landlords have been prohibited from doing electrical work for over a decade. You may have to show your electrician how to wire up the electric prepay meters, which I'll show you in talk 3. My electrician charges me on average about £140 to fit an electric prepay meter, including the wiring. It doesn't matter which type, so you're looking at about £200 per room. I find when I fit electric prepay meters, the annual cost of the electric almost halves in cost. In a 5-room HMO, with the increased cost of electric we're now facing, I would expect the annual electric cost in an HMO to be in the region of £1,600 to £2,000. To fit 5 prepay electric meters cost me about £1,000. With current electric prices in 1 year, I'll have saved the cost of installation just by fitting electric prepay meters. Then there's the income you get from selling the electric to the tenants, which going forward I find substantially contributes to the electric bill I have to pay and even eliminates it. Remember, you can also fit electric heaters to the room, which enables you to remove or reduce your central heating costs. Because you have fitted prepay electric meters, the tenant pays for their heating costs. Also appreciate that the more you can save on energy, the more you're doing your bit to save the planet. In talks 4 and 5, I'll go through the questions I've been asked about fitting electric prepay meters. If you have any questions to ask, please send them to the email address below. I've also written a book which I'll send electronically, free of charge, or if you want a paper copy, I only charge £3.50 postage and packing. Requests again to the email address below. As HMO Daddy, I provide training courses, mentorships, free work experience, books and manuals and consultation sessions. If you want to know more, look at my website www.hmodaddy.com. Thank you for listening.